about the, when Christ wants to really reveal himself to you, that flesh will never be saved. Flesh is something that hates God, and it's not something that you have to do something you have to overcome. You got to persecute the flesh. That's all there is to it. The spirit of man will never be saved, and the brain will never be saved. But and our spirit, like I said, will never be saved. It's God's Spirit that's going to have to change us, because without that, you just can't be changed, and you'll always live in man's version of what you want to call it. The flesh is just wicked. It doesn't want to serve God. It has its own mind and has its own spirit. But the Spirit of God, man, it will change you, and it'll change that attitude that we have against in God especially. And that's one thing that God died on the cross for, so that we could be saved. There was a day when we couldn't be saved, the Gentiles. So now we can become the bride of Christ. The bride of Christ, and there's nothing any closer to God than the bride, even the angels in heaven. They're there to worship him, and Satan was the greatest angel in heaven, but his attitude toward God got him in trouble, and so he was cast out. And it's the same thing with us. It's our attitude got to be changed toward God, and his promise is ours. We can inherit the kingdom of God so easy. It's not even hard. You don't have to beg for nothing like that. God, he's already died and paid the price for us. So if you want to be changed, you have to remember that our spirit has to be overcome. And remember, our flesh will never be saved. It doesn't want to go to church. It just wants to do what it wants to do. So that's the reason we have to persecute the flesh. Because God is all God. There's only one. And he's already paid the great price for all of us. And I just want you to know that today. From my heart to your heart, remember that, please.